My name is Vahki. I am a Toa Metru, with all the strength, speed, and power that title carries with it. I'm also plunging to my doom. They say that Toa are very wise and always have good advice to give. So here's some. If someone walks up to you, hands you a Toa stone, and tells you the city is depending on you, don't walk. Run. Here's another. You could always find a Vahki where you don't want one.
Vahki Bordak!
Vahki are the order enforcement squads of Metru Nui. They decided we Toa were a threat to Metru Nui's security, so they set out to restore peace, harmony, and safety for all. Even if they had to destroy us to do it. Bordak staffs of loyalty make whoever they hit willing to turn on anyone, even friends, in the interests of preserving perfect order.
There! Grab him! He's a threat to Turaga Dume and the city!
No! No karma! Which brings me back to where I started, about to be an ex-Toa of fire. If I hadn't exhausted my flame powers fighting the Morbuzakh, I could have gained a few seconds by melting through the street. More Bordak, and I doubt they brought a net. Metru Nui, I must have become a Toa for a reason. I must have a destiny to fulfill. It cannot end like this! There must be some way to save myself. Some way! What? Yes! It's my disc launcher! I must have triggered its special power with my thoughts. Wait until I show the others. But first, I make my problems small ones. Something Mata was wishing he could do too.
Traitor! The Vahki won't know how to deal with you!
I know I said I wanted to be near close, newcomer, but not this near close! Get off!
Let me go!
Not until you are in the Kama Toa of water again. It better be soon, because I can't hang on much longer. Nakama!
No!
Hold on tight, Nakama.
Vahki, what happened? The last thing I remember...
The shock of your fall must have broken the Bordak's hold on you. We have to get Matau and get away from here.
Time to quick leave. Maybe I can lead these Vahki away from the others, but what is that in the far distance? Vahki Morbuzakh! They have shot-erected shoes! It'll take more than that to stop a Toa hero. These Vahki are good at fast chase, but how are they at stopping? Apparently they always are ever quick at that.
While this was going on, Onewa, Nuju, and Whenua were being marched through underground tunnels to an unknown destination.
When I give the word, we'll make a break for the surface.
Bad idea, Onewa. In all their history, the Morbuzakh have never failed to capture a runner.
I don't see you coming up with better ideas, librarian.
The past won't matter if we don't have a future, Whenua. There is a side passage up ahead, and I suggest we take it now!
There's only one problem with running away from Vahki. Vahki really love to chase. The three Toa Metru ran, circled back, and ran again for hours, until finally...
They are still searching, but they don't know where we are. I see Morbuzakh down this corridor. We will have to go left.
The Toa worked their way through the maze of tunnels, narrowly avoiding the Vahki all the way.
Is it just me, or does this seem too easy? They should have caught us or even given up by now.
Morbuzakh don't give up. Ever. I hear them off to the left. Go right up here.
Dead end. We had better...
It's a trap!
They knew where we were all the time! The Morbuzakh must have used their staffs of presence on one of us. They were able to monitor our movements all the time.
We still have our Toa tools. We will break out and...
And do what? Go where? Duma has called us traitors and the whole city is against us. The Matoran we want to protect are calling for our capture. Maybe the Turaga was right. Maybe we are just impostors. Matoran, pretending to be Toa.
Meanwhile, Matau had thought of a way to get us safely out of Metru.
They'll be close watching the chutes in the streets. They will never think to look above their heads. We will quick hide them on the cargo. Hurry, get in!
Up front, the Matoran pilots triggered the vast network of levitation discs to make the airship rise. Inside, we sought a place of refuge where we could figure out just how things had gone so wrong.
Perhaps if the Vahki manage to find Toa Lhikan, Turaga Dume will realize we are innocent.
Perhaps. Unless Turaga Dume already knows where Lhikan is.
What are you saying?
Less loud talk, more quick walk. In here! We will stay deep hidden until the ship lands.
Fine. Vahki, explain what you said. What do you know?
Something simply feels wrong. First the Morbuzakh, then so many Matoran disappearing. What if the two aren't connected? What if the Morbuzakh plant's attacks were a cover for something else? Something Toa Lhikan suspected but didn't have time to prove.
And he was captured by the Dark Hunters before he could share it.
Right in front of this fire spitter's eyes too. Now we will have to ever flee from the Vahki all over the city. So much for being so heroes.
But we are still free, Matau. Maybe it's our destiny to find Toa Lhikan so we can solve this mystery. At least we have time to think and plan. After all, what could threaten us here?